Taking some time to change the oil, and now I am changing the manual transmission fluid. It doesn't really need it. The first two events I had wasn't really warm enough to really get a 1-2 grind like the old one had, which is great. But I'm taking the opportunity to do it now. If the transmission really is the same on the inside as the FK8, I really don't want second gear to go out. So I changed the transmission fluid on my FK8 with Redline MT-90 and never had an issue with it. So this is just I already kind of did most of the work, so maybe next time I'll do a how-to. But yeah, so I'll just show you what you gotta do. So first off, you gotta take the air box out. I didn't take it out completely because there are some wire harnesses attached. There's this piece down here is in there. It's pretty easy to just pop out, but there are 2 bolts. These 2 up here in the air box, and then there's one on the back, somewhere on there, and then there's one down here. They're pretty easy to get to, but I'll show it when I put them all back together. And then you just gotta get the nut off for the fill plug. And then as we go under, so there is the drain plug right there. They are just 3/8 sockets, so just put one on there. You may need a breaker bar because at least the fill one was pretty hard to get off. The bottom one wasn't. And then you see this little hole here. There's normally a bolt in there. That's the check bolt hole. So once it starts pouring out of there, you can cap it off. And I have the bolt right here, the washer, but I have a new washer for that as well. So there's the part number for that. And yeah, once it starts pouring out of there, I'm only on my 2nd quart. These normally take about 3 or 2.5 to 3. So it'll probably start spilling out when I dump the 3rd one in. The 3rd one going in, and we'll see if it's coming out. Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm just gonna dump the whole quart in just to kind of prove it. But yeah, you can see there's the check bolt, and once it starts pouring out of there and slowing down, cap it off. Okay, so I got everything back in, the fluid's still draining down there. I don't know if you can see it, but so you gotta remove these 2 bolts. There's a friction point here, and right there, there's a bolt down there, which is a 10 mil, and then a bolt back here, which is a 10 mil. Other than that, all I did was I took this boot out, loosened this and that, and then loosened the wire harnesses from here, and then there, and then all I did was flip this over, and I could get right to it. Super easy. So yeah, not too hard. I think the hardest thing I've had to do so far is get that thing lined back up, because this one's lined up, and then I gotta jimmy this a little bit to get it to fall back in place. But other than that, should go right in.